Yo guys, what's popping? This is Assassin Dave right here. Welcome back to Team Assassination. And in this video, we will talk about the top 5 must-buy champion in the current meta in Season 7, which we still have a long time to go. So, either you're a newcomer, you're a new player for Mobile Legends, or you have played the game for a little while and you're thinking about like, what's the next champion I should buy? Should I just always follow the trend and buy the newest upcoming champion, the latest champion? Well, in this video, we'll kind of talk about all that and give you the ranking, why we think certain champions rank better than other champions in the must-buy category. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the ranking system that we came up with? Do you think there's anything we need to add for our next video? And what do you think about your top 5 must-buy champions? So with that guys, enjoy the video. Baby, so guys, let's talk about the parameters that we used, okay, for the ranking. Now, there are 5 parameters that we use. Number 1 is ban and pick frequency. How often is a champion picked or banned in ranked, in glorious legend ranked and above, okay? Obviously, we're talking about high elo ranked gameplay right here to make sure that you get the most useful and most professional and most accurate information. Alright, so ban and pick frequency, because it's very important that if a champion is picked a lot or banned a lot in the current meta. And second parameter that we use is called difficulty meter. Difficulty meter is basically how fast does it take you to master the champion. Like, are you able to master the champion pretty easily? Does the champion take a lot of skills, a lot of months or years to master? Obviously, there's not a champion in this game that takes years, but I'm just saying how difficult it is to be acquainted or be comfortable with the champion. All right. The third parameter we use is pricing. Now, obviously, we're talking about top 5 must-buy champions. So the cheaper the price, the better it is. Obviously, right? We want to make sure that champions that we recommend to buy are affordable, good champions that also at the same time good champions to use. Okay. And next thing that we talk about is mobility. Mobility is very important. We use 2 parameters to talk about mobility. For sub parameters, right? Number 1 is lane to lane, like roaming mobility. Number 2 is team fight mobility, meaning like how fast is the champion able to roam from bottom lane to top lane or mid lane to other lanes. Obviously, talking about Fanny, that takes like 1 second for the entire map, right? That's why she's broken. Now, when we talk about team fight mobility, we're talking about like how easy for the champion to reposition himself or position him or herself to a location that he or she wanted or desire, right? So I'll give you an example. Talking about carry, Moscow, the champion that have a lot of positioning mobility where it can jump quite a bit. That's really good, right? So, but they're only good at team fight positioning, right? Talking about lane to lane, obviously we talk about Fanny. So last parameter we talk about is crowd control. Because I always say this to everyone who watch our channel, with our content. The game is Mobile Legends break up by 2 most important elements: mobility and crowd control. We just talked about mobility, and obviously next important thing is crowd control. Whoever has the most crowd control and mobility certainly wins the game, right? Because crowd control is key, guys. And obviously, in lower elo, you see people have 5 ADC. Just never understand that, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of damage, but if you don't have the environment to dish out the damage, 100 times 0 is still 0, okay? So when you have crowd control, you can make sure that your ADC have, your damage dealer have the environment to dish out a certain amount of damage for you guys to win the team fight. Number 5, Aurora. Keep on losing. Aurora is a great mage with a lot of control and burst. If used correctly, it can break and make a game. Obviously, with only 24,000 BP price point, it's definitely purchasable or buyable if you just want to play the game for free. But also, the diamond price not that expensive either if you want to choose that option. We give Aurora 2 out of 10 in the ban and pick frequency, because she's not really pick and ban like as a first pick, first ban in high elo ranked, right? So you can always get Aurora if you just want Aurora. And then we give her number 8 on difficulty meter, because 2 of her skill shots, 2 of her abilities are skill shots, and you have to wait for obviously her passive to be queued up before you can be more impactful on the team fight. So you have to know the timing of your abilities, and you always spam your abilities, right? So price wise, we're gonna talk about it. Next thing I want to talk about is mobility. Aurora, we're gonna give Aurora 0. We're gonna mobility. She has no escape. If you get on her, she dies, right? I mean, like, And she has no engage really, like she just has no position ability and 0 mobility, so 0, right? Crowd control, we're gonna give her 8. She has so much crowd control. Like I said, she's famous for the crowd control, right? At the same time, also famous for the damage. So that's why Aurora is picked up like a lot of time for that. If it was a great team comp, you know, obviously again she has no mobility. So if you pick up Aurora, make sure your other teammates don't be all like 0 mobility, like Bane or you know all kind of those kind of champions, right? Get champions that get some assassins with mobility to help you, and get Cho or something like that. And the reason why she's number 6 is because Saber, we're gonna raise Saber as part of the top 5, but Saber can be get for free for a lot of new players. That's why we have to have a substitute champion. That's why we use Aurora as part of the list, and she's a great champion overall. So let's go to number 5. Number 5, Hayabusa. Hayabusa is a very, very mobile assassin that can solo handle entire lane if he's going against either 1 or 2 people, right? So that's why Hayabusa can either go mid or top solo based on what meta you're playing, right? Now we give Hayabusa number 5, and let's go through each individual ranking. For ban and pick frequency, we're gonna give Hayabusa 10. 10 out of 10 because he is either picked or banned in the current in the current game meta. I don't know which region you're from, but in North America, Hayabusa getting either picked or banned. Doesn't matter because right now they cannot see your name, so it doesn't matter who's playing it. They just pick or ban it every single game, right? So give him 10. Difficulty meter, Hayabusa, we're giving Hayabusa a 3 out of 10 because Hayabusa is not very easy to master. Like it's very easy to like get a hang of, to know oh, this is what Hayabusa does, but it's really difficult, or at least it takes a while for you to really understand how to play Hayabusa correctly, or at least use the full potential of this insane ninja. So we give him a 3 out of 10. Pricing, we give Hayabusa 2.5. Why? Because Hayabusa is the most expensive champion in the game, and he is 32,000 BP and 599 diamonds. With that, we're going to give a 2.5 out of 10 as the most expensive champion in the game. Mobility, we're going to give Hayabusa 9. The reason why is Hayabusa have a lot of mobility. Everybody know that, right? He can escape with second ability even when he is crowd controlled, and that's what makes him so good. That's what makes him can solo handle a lane by himself. The second ability is what makes Hayabusa, right? So we're gonna give him 9, hands down. Right, from lane to lane rotation, from team fight rotation, like team fight positioning, this guy is just top notch, right? And let's go to crowd control. We're gonna give Hayabusa 3. The reason why he still has 3 points is because Hayabusa does have a slow, right? I mean, like not just a small slow. His second ability is slow. His first ability is a slow. It's a double slow, right? And then so if he hit either abilities, can slow people. So as long as he has slow, we're gonna give him some points on it. So it's a 3 out of 10, right? Not a whole lot, but it's still pretty good. So overall, we're gonna give Hayabusa 6.85 grade average, right? Or average points. That's why he's ranking as 5. You know, definitely a fantastic champion to play. I recommend you guys buy it if you guys want to have fun and play in style, and also yell ninjutsu, shuttle kill while you're playing the game, right? So I recommend it. Have fun with it, and don't forget to watch our Hayabusa guide. Number 4, Carry. But you'll always stay close to my heart. Carry is definitely one of the best pick or ban champion in the current meta right now. Like every single game, if Carry is not picked, he's banned. In the last Season 5 championship tournament in North America, Carry has a 100% win rate. You know, it's just champion just absolutely overpowered at this current meta. So let's talk about pick and ban. Obviously, that's a 10. That's a given. I want to talk about that. Difficulty meter, we're gonna give it a 6. Because Carry, like any other ADC, most important thing is positioning. Most important is positioning and farming, how to farm properly, how to get a lot of farming in a short period amount of time. So it's not that difficult, but at the same time, she has a lot of jump, a lot of mobility, so we're gonna give her a 6. Give her a 6. Pricing wise, Carry we're gonna give a 5 because she's only 24,000 BP points, so in the middle. So we're gonna give her a 5 out of 10. All right, and then for mobility wise, we're gonna give Carry a number 8 because Carry has, obviously is the most mobile champion in the game right now. With her ultimate, give you the speed boost, and with her set ability that constantly jump, and with the slow, you can zone people. I mean, what else are you asking for, right? Definitely one of the most mobile champion, most mobile AD in the game. Even more mobile than Moscow, in my opinion. And the crowd control wise, we would give Carry a 2, on the downside, right? Because she has the first ability that kind of slows, but it's not really slowy because most people that are not bad just know how to dodge it, just walk out of it, right? So, but she does have a slow, so we're gonna give her a 2 on crowd control. So overall, Carry runs at 7.2 on total average weighted average ranking. So that will make her put her at rank 4, a top 5 must-buy champion list. Number 3, Saber. Saber is a very mobile and very popular assassin in all meta. I have never seen Saber not popular. It doesn't matter how they nerf him, he's still very popular. If you see from season when I started playing Saber, where his first ability is super huge range, now super tiny, super cute, it's still super popular. So let's go with the meters, right? Ban and pick frequency. We're gonna give Saber a 6. He's not a must ban right now, and he's picked quite often, but not 100% of the time. Like he's a cannot have, just because there's so many other choices in the game right now. But he's still picked up very often. Don't get me wrong. So we're gonna give him a 6 out of 10. On difficulty meter though, we're gonna give Saber a 7. The reason why, because obviously the difficulty meter is the easier it is, the higher the score, right? Saber is really darn easy. You can start playing Saber when you first start playing the game, really. All you need to do is basically blade on the side, and whenever you stack enough passive, you have enough blade hitting them, or you get them to low enough with your harassment first ability, you jump in with your ultimate. You can use your second ability to get close, or to get further away. It's just very easy champion to play. So we're gonna give him a 7 out of 10. And for pricing wise, Saber, we're gonna give him a 10 because it's the cheapest. Like I said, most champions now, most new players can get Saber for free. I think after you play the game for certain days in a row, you get him for free. You even get a skin for him, which I didn't get. But so we're gonna give him the cheapest because he only costs 6,500 BP. So obviously, definitely on the top of the chart on the cheapest hero you can purchase. And now mobility wise, we're gonna give Saber 8 because he can rotate from lane to lane very fast. At the same time, he can also position himself really well in team fight due to his second ability. So really mobile assassin. That's why he's picked very popular, and he got 100% sure crowd control. So we're gonna give him 8 out of 10 for mobility and 6 out of 10 for crowd control because he only has one ability, his ultimate, for crowd control, and now with the nerf, the range is quite short. So you actually have to get close to the target you want to target on, and boom, use your ultimate, right? But again, the ultimate is pretty deadly and pretty awesome. It makes Saber really easy to gank out the lane, so still not bad at all. So 6 out of 10 for mobility, for crowd control. So overall, Saber get a 7.7 weighted average. Our ranking chart, our statistic chart, or whatever you want to call it. That will make Saber number 3 in the top 5 must-buy champion list. Number 2, Cyclops. Cyclops is definitely one of the most pick and ban mage in the current meta. If he's not picked, he's banned. And in the last Season 5 North American Championship, Cyclops had a 100% win rate. This champion is so strong. I mean, at least, if not 100%, close to 100%. I don't remember exact data. But let's talk about why he's number 2, right? Ban and pick frequency, obviously, we're going to give him 10 out of 10. Because he's pick and ban every single game. Like I said, if he's not picked, he's getting banned. Difficulty meter, we're going to give Cyclops a 9 out of 10. Means he's really easy, right? Because he had no skill shots. His first ability is a skill shot, but AoE, the range, I mean, it cannot be counted as a skill shot. His ultimate second ability is very straightforward. As long as if you're chasing the champion, just make sure you don't use your second ability while you're next to a minion, because then it goes to the minion right away, right? It's a very easy champion to play. And it's really strong, right? So difficulty meter, we're going to give him 9. And price-wise, Cyclops is only 15,000 BP. So we're going to give Cyclops 7.5. Really good price range, really strong champion, really fun champion, and really cheap. And let's talk about mobility. Cyclops, we're gonna give him a 5. He's good with second ability, very short cooldown, a lot of roaming, doing quite a bit of damage and at the same time, right? But at the same time, it's straightforward speed boost. There's not too much repositioning ability besides the speed boost. So if you get onto Cyclops, and let's say a lot of people take a retribution right now in the current meta, there's not really much he can do. Like, he's just gonna die, right? So we're gonna give him a 5 out of 10. And let's talk about quad control. Quad control for Cyclops is pretty straightforward. His ultimate is a huge single target lockdown. Obviously, it's just a root, but the range of it, the duration of it, just make engages much easier, right? So we're gonna give him a quad control 6 out of 10 because that's the only ability he can quad control on, and it's not really a stun, it's a root. So people can still auto attack him with do abilities, right? So now, in summation, with our weighted average, we're gonna give Cyclops an 8.3 out of 10. The reason being, and he's definitely really one of the strongest mage in the current game right now, just because like, look at all the top players, top games in North America. This champion is played, and he's not on top of the initiation. He's able to dish out so much damage on top of the quad control he's able to do, and harass. If you're going against Cyclops, for example, as a melee champion mid, you're gonna get infinite harass because this guy just do so much damage with first and second ability. You get close to his second ability, kaboom, level 2. I promise you 1/3 of your HP just gone for no reason, right? So definitely play this champion, guys. It's one of the most recommended champion I will give you guys, for early on. So let me know what do you guys think about Cyclops in the comment section, right? Number 1, Chow or Cho. Last but not the least, let's talk about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is, we're gonna give him the crown position, the king position, the number 1 in the top 5 most must-buy champion. Why? Let's go to ban and pick frequency. In the North America Season 5 Championship, we see Bruce Lee not getting banned a lot. In fact, in the current meta, like in every single game we play, Bruce Lee is not getting banned a lot, but he is getting picked every single game. He's getting picked every single game, so we're gonna give him a 10 out of 10 for ban and pick. Now, difficulty-wise, his Cho is actually taking quite a bit of time to get used to, the master, so we're gonna give him a 4 out of 10. It's not very easy to play this champion, I gotta admit, but once you get used to, this champion can be a lot of fun. You may not get really good at him, but it can get really comfortable, okay? So we're gonna give him a 4 out of 10. Price-wise, Cho is, I think 24,000 BP. Not I think, I'm sorry. Cho is 24,000 BP. So it's stuck in the middle. We're gonna give him a 5 out of 10 on the rating. And mobility-wise, we're gonna give Cho an 8, right? With rapid boost, he's able to roam around maps really easily. And at the same time, his second ability, his ultimate, and his first ability, everything gives him so much reposition, potential, where he's able to roam around the map really easily. He's able to gank really easily, and in a teamfight setting, he's able to dodge so many skill shots and so many lockdowns, like Eudora stun, Eudora's ultimate, by using this ultimate, using the second ability, if it timed it correctly. So the mobility is insane. We're gonna give Cho an 8 out of 10 for that, right? Quad control wise, who can have more quad control in any single champion than Bruce Lee in the current game? I cannot think of any. If you can think of another one, let me know in the comment section. There's not a single champion that has more crowd control. This champion has 3 built-in crowd control in his kit. His first ability is a huge slow. I believe it's 90% or 70%. His passive, yeah, I think it's 70%. His passive is 90% every time. He walks a certain distance, you can use his passive to auto attack you, and you will get slowed. And his ultimate, his first ability, not only is slow, the third part of it's a knockup. It's AoE knockup that hits whoever in that small area. And his ultimate, that's not a simple single target lockdown. Not just lockdown, it's reposition. Means he can kick you back to a position that you don't desire to be, right? And obviously on top of that, obviously you can purify all of that, but he can waste your purifying, and his crowd control ability is really short cooldown. Means he can use it over and over again. If you, for example, if you build Ballast Axe on him, dude, you are in for a kicking treat, because you're gonna get kicked left and right, up and down, and you don't even know what's happening. So, guys, this is gonna be our #1 spot for this top 5 must-buy champion, right? It's fairly cheap, a lot of fun, and once you master it, he becomes the super strong and super good champion for your team. So guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the rank? What do you think about the parameters? What do you think about the top 5? And have you owned all the top 5 champions, or are you going to buy all the top 5 champions, right? And who are you going to buy if you don't own them? So let me know in the comment section, guys. And with that, Saturday, peace out. Hopefully this helped. Love you guys, and see you guys next time.